of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theatre of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer. Tasty candy in my mamby-pamby. I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall.
Hello, Jake. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm eating candy.
Nice. What have you got there?
In the intro.
Oh, cola bottle. Can I have one?
Cola. They're in the fucking bag, man.
I want yours.
All right.
Always tastes better that way.
Someone's a younger sibling.
No, you're the older one.
I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
Just a dick.
Speaking of dicks, we have a cast primarily made up of dicks. We have Hercules Mays.
Damn straight.
We have Michael Briganti.
Last time I checked.
We have Luke Sykes.
Left and lazy.
And we have Danielle Butlin.
Yeah, nope.
How are we all doing?
Good.
Good, I'm eating candy.
Yeah, they're good candy.
Can I have one of
I
yours?
just licked all of them so you couldn't take them.
They're not too...
I just licked them all so you couldn't take them.
I'll take them.
Yeah, it won't stop him. That won't stop him. What's everyone's plans when the summer hits? Because it's Vancouver, and I know Michael's going to be a pirate, probably.
Arr.
But other than that, do we have any plans? Anything you're looking forward to besides just natural vitamin D that's not from a pill?
I'm going to the bioluminescent kayaking. Have you seen this?
What?
Where you go at nighttime and
Here?
And yeah, well, I don't know if it's here, but it's close enough. Do you know where it is?
I know it happens on Deep Cove a lot.
Yeah, it might be somewhere around there. So we booked it, and you go at night, and you like get in a canoe and you paddle through, and the whole water is like
paddle
lit up. You know, yeah.
Can you say the word canoe without doing the motion with your hands?
Canoe.
Just sat on his hand.
But yes, I'm doing that in June, I think, which I'm looking forward to.
Nice.
That's
Very
gonna be
nice.
fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, you booked that far in advance.
I was going to say.
Well, one of my friends booking it, and she was like, "Do you want to go?" I was like, "Yeah, book me in."
You stay in like a cabin or it's just...
No, I think we're camping for the
day,
night,
okay.
and then doing it.
You've had great track record
gonna
with
say it's gonna
camping.
be
I know.
100% raining.
But the guys I'm going with are like proper campers. They go all the time, so they have all the
So they
supplies.
get there before it's dark. You know, they set up.
They set up, yeah. They're like, "Kale, did you bring a toothbrush?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Well, we brought one for you." I'm like, "Thank you very much." But also, not a summer thing, but we booked today. I'm going curling.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun.
getting my Canadian on,
Very
doing
nice.
some curling. Have you guys curled, Canadians?
Can't say I've ever
Once.
curled.
Yeah, is it fun?
Do you
No,
you
it's all
just
right.
do the push, like, or
I
you
think
part
you
of the
do
whole
both.
team?
I think you do it
Okay.
all. I don't know. I'll let you guys know.
The scrubbers or whatever they are.
Yeah,
The brushers.
Yeah.
Sweepers.
that seems like the worst
Sweepers.
part. You definitely want to be the pusher, I think, don't you?
I don't know, because it depends on how you do with responsibility, Caleb.
Okay, Michael.
Because if you're the sweeper, you're just listening to the person who threw the rock. But if you're the rock thrower, you gotta throw the rock, and then you gotta
Tell them.
tell them to sweep, not
Oh,
sweep.
you're like directing.
Yeah,
Because you're the only one looking down the line.
They
They're looking at
yell
the
like
ground trying to-
crazy. If
Really?
you watch like
Yeah.
curling matches, they're like, "Ah!"
Yeah,
They're
I've
just
never
yelling.
actually know very little about it other than that you push and then there's other people like.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
figured
you
that once-
direct you direct the sweepers.
Oh, I just thought once you pushed,
You're
that
done.
was your job done.
Why do you think they're like on the ground, on the ice, staring down?
I
Shouting?
didn't really know they were. Like, I know very little about it, but
No. You'll
that'll be fun.
You'll be fine.
Anyway, any other summer activities?
Summer sports.
Going to Mexico City and
Nice.
Oaxaca.
Okay,
Sick.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Should be fun.
Very
a lot
nice.
of food, a lot of eating, a lot of drinking.
Yeah, that's what Mexico's good for. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I'll be in rehearsals for my next show.
Right.
I'll be in a musical as well in June.
Right.
Nice.
There you go.
What's the musical?
Summer musical.
It's called When We Were Singing, and it's it's actually
On
like
the
a
nose.
Les Miserables,
Okay.
but it's like
we were singing and dancing in a musical.
And everyone in the audience is like, well, you are.
yeah.
I was like, so
But the whole thing is singing. The whole thing is singing, like, which I've never done before for a musical. It's like Les
that sounds
Miserables
weird.
in the sense where it's just
Yeah.
all singing.
Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it should be interesting.
So it's more like operatic than musical. If it's all singing.
But it's like,
That's just a song.
It's not
story.
opera.
I'm in an
Musical.
operetta right now, and there is just dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's like up until more recently, it was
all-
rare to have dialogue
Mm.
in a musical.
Yeah.
It would
Well,
typically
Does
be
Phantom
sung
have
through.
dialogue? in the actual musical?
Yes. I feel like I just watched.
I feel like they
The
sort
movie,
of talk.
yes.
The movie, definitely, but I mean,
they sort of talk.
and Les Mis.
Yeah,
I believe that doesn't have dialogue.
No.
Yeah, let me
Which I was
just
very
have to-
surprised at. I didn't know like full musicals ever existed until I saw Les Mis, and I thought it was like just a musical with dialogue about the French Revolution, and then they were all singing. I was like,
all sung through.
this is all sung.
Yeah.
Did you tell Jake about your nerd out moment?
I did, and he was with me, and like that is not a nerd moment. That is literally the most famous musical of all time.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
but it was. I knew what they were talking about, but what was the nerd out moment? It was like oh, like you squeaked and hunkered down.
Because it was funny, and then nobody else was laughing.
Yeah.
So I was like, anyway, there was it was
Musical
a
nerd.
reference,
A musical
in the thing.
reference in class that no one
Yeah.
got but you.
That was what was so funny. Was like
The line. What was the
the-
line? The line was, "Who would want to see a musical about the French Revolution?"
Yes.
Yeah. Which is a funny fucking line. Michael's not laughing because he doesn't get it, but that's okay.
Because it's the French.
Oh, the
But
French.
I think that like
The whole
they
play
didn't.
was singing.
they
so
They
didn't
weren't aware of
Oh,
the
no.
reference that they.
That was the
were
funny part. The actors had no clue.
that,
Interesting.
that was what caused.
You
the,
Googling play
the squeak
musicals
laugh.
about the French Revolution?
Again, trivia treats.
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't we have a French-themed trivia?
There you go.
Bourbon French.
I've got another Irish one.
Yeah, give us an Irish trivia treat.
Hey.
For Paddy's Day. Welcome to this week's episode of Trivia Treats. No,
Yes, that's it.
this might be very easy.
I love your qualifiers.
The English.
R.
Your best friends.
Superior.
No. What is the most popular monster in D&D inspired by Irish folklore?
Leprechaun.
This sounds like something you've made up.
5e, which we know the leprechaun isn't in, Luke, if you listen to last week's
Monster?
episode.
Oh, the most
Monster.
popular
Is it the Dullahan?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Headless Horseman.
Headless Horseman.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. So I guess it's not
it-
correct.
How's that all Irish?
You sound British in the movie.
Is it?
Well, the thing is, I feel like it's in multiple folklore sort of
Right,
in that
right,
area,
right.
but specifically, I think the word Dullahan is supposed to be the more
Irish, yeah.
Irish.
Interesting. I have to do more research on.
Oh, is it the jack-o'-lantern?
No,
Because that's another one.
that's Ihasana.
Scarecrow.
No,
The
that's not a
Dragons?
monster. That's just a farming tool.
What was a monster?
A dragon? I don't think we had dragons in Irish folklore.
Wait, isn't there a hag that has an Irish name?
You're getting close.
Yeah.
You're getting close.
You might be thinking the Burr Hag.
You guys are going to
No.
kick
Oh,
yourselves.
Banshee?
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah, the banshee is an Irish.
I would have
is
kicked
an Irish
myself.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was making my way through the list. It would have been a while before I hit
Yeah.
Banshee.
We used to learn about them in school. So if you ever see like a comb,
Oh, Banshees of Inish.
if you ever see a comb, you're like an unoccupied.
That's my only relation to it being Irish.
You're not supposed to pick it up because
Wow.
it's been left by the banshee.
Like the movie Belfast. Sorry, say that again. You're not supposed to pick up a comb.
If you see a comb left by somebody, you're not supposed to pick it up.
pick
because
it up
it's-
anyway.
it's
That'd be
left
so
by-
gross.
Yeah, but if you touch it, basically it's the banshee's comb, and then you will
and then they scream and you die.
die. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, don't banshees also, aren't they like an omen of death that like if somebody in your family has died, you might get visited by a banshee?
So what it is, if you hear a banshee scream, someone you know is going to die.
I thought it was you die.
If you see a banshee, it's an omen that you're going to die. So if you see a banshee, you're dead. If you hear one,
Do
one
you
of your
see it
family
and then it
members
kills
is
you
gonna-
later, or you see it and it kills
I
you?
think I think it's more like an omen. I don't think it actually kills you. It's like a sign that death is going.
And
to
how do we
come
know
to
what's a banshee and what's just not a very
an old
crazy.
woman?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you could see where these stories originated from. Some guy in the pub saw an old woman on his way home, and then
And she yelled at
then he
him.
died the next day.
Or there was this
Writes
like
itself.
elderly serial killer, you know,
Right, yeah,
wandering
yeah.
Ireland.
Yeah. So that was this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Yay.
Who's the most prolific Irish serial killer?
Oh, I don't think we've had many.
The British. All right.
Too chill. Well, they've had a few. Jack the Ripper was probably the most famous British one, right?
St. Patty.
Killed
other
the pagans, brought Catholicism
Yeah.
to us all.
Good
We
on
were
him.
filthy pagans before then. Thank you, St. Patrick.
so Irish.
Filthy pagans back then. I tell you, boy, you were filthy pagans back then.
Is it blasphemous to say that apparently
good start to
there
the
were there were never
Racist to say.
I said blasphemous.
Yes, I know, but it's the religious version of racism.
That there were never any snakes in Ireland.
So I think
to begin with.
there's no proof that that's the case, but there's also evidence that maybe there never was snakes in
Wait, so
Ireland.
there's no proof, but there is evidence.
No, what I'm saying is that they can't definitively prove that there was no
believe
snakes in
science.
Ireland, but it seems like there probably never was.
Because there's no proof of
So
snakes.
some British bloke,
snakes in the fossil record.
some British bloke just showed up and was like, "Yeah, I fucking got rid of all these things."
Yeah.
And you're like, "All right, great."
Hey!
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh,
That is blasphemous, though. I'm upset that you brought that up on today of all days.
Apologize. But hey, maybe
But there
it's
maybe there
because
was.
he got rid of them before
And the fossils.
anyone was there.
He went up to a big.
He killed them all by throwing them in the ocean. They became eels.
Sea snakes.
Well, yeah, he banished them and they all slithered into the sea. That's actually what happened
wow.
in our history books.
Speaking of making up stories, we're going to go ahead and play an improv game. Just making as many enemies as I can here. We're going to play an improv game. We're going to play the realtor game. This time, we're going to have someone else as the realtor and someone else as our couple. Hercules, would you like to be a realtor or would you like to be one of the couple?
I'll be the realtor.
A realtor. Excellent. You're the realtor.
I'm the realist.
You're the realist. Who would our couple be?
Are Michael and myself?
There you go. Michael and Luke.
Voluntold.
You are the couple.
You looked at me real fast.
I was looking at
Okay. We have a daddy-dom relationship, and we have Hercules.
Well, that's what
as a
that is.
realtor. If you guys want to go ahead and message each other, message.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought, yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah, this is what we're
you
doing.
use daddy, not papa. You're not a Victorian child.
Daddy's weird.
And papa is not weird.
I don't know, it's a-
Papa is way
What if that's
weirder.
how it swung? It swung back towards like papa.
Oh.
Papa. Father.
No.
One of you message the issue with the place. I'm going to go get myself what was the French for the can of drink?
Un potalmente.
Pétilante.
Pétilante.
Oh, pétilante.
Pétilante.
I'm going to get a pétilante. Any second there,
Just the
Michael.
whole
Yeah.
everywhere.
Unless you have something else.
I don't know. That's
No,
good.
go with the suggestion. Excellent. Take it away.
So here you see we have a nice open concept kitchen and living. Brings in a lot of nice natural light.
It's lovely, isn't it, Daddy?
Roll switch. Yes.
Okay,
it's,
class. We've done this in improv class before. Michael, you are notorious for breaking in the improv. We're going to have to take it from the top. Hercules, brilliant.
Wait, that's part of the character. Roll switch. We switch between daddy roles. That's this relationship. Don't judge it.
You looked straight at me. You looked at the audience. Don't look at the audience. You don't need to ham it up for laughs. Just let the laughs come, okay? And
Open concept.
anyone
yes.
but Michael. Okay, cut that class. Michael, try to come in strong. Don't stutter. Don't hesitate. Just
Right.
come straight in. Okay.
Open concept. I like it.
Yeah, it's very modern. It's just sort of a like. It just really helps with the flow of the place because it brings a lot of natural light with these large.
I'm sorry. I have to interrupt you.
Sorry, that was me.
You didn't do your laundry, didn't you?
That's not my usual smell. What is that? Is someone baking
Is that
cookies?
a smell that's normally here?
Well, it's we just did some renovations and it was a bit of an older house, and sometimes older houses do have that sort of we like to call it charm about it. Sometimes they have some little quirks about them, and sometimes smells, and sometimes houses creak and stuff like that. This one just occasionally has odors.
Well, we just open a window every now and then.
Yeah, that should be fine.
What's the next room? What's in the next room?
Okay. Here we'll actually go into the kitchen proper. Here you have a nice big countertop.
How in an
nice-
open concept do you know when you enter what room?
Well, you can see there's like a slight difference because there was a wall here and we opened it up here. To,
Imprint on the paint ceiling. Yep, cool. Yeah, it's there.
But Were you just cooking in here before we came?
Yeah, that's
That smell is back, but it's laced with just a little more meat smells.
yes. A light fungus flavor as well. Maybe you should use some cream.
Do you have any cream?
You want? No, it's. I do have to tell you the previous occupants of this house
Was a rudimentary puppeteer. I knew you would say that. A very basic form of puppetry.
An ultramarathonist.
Or that. That works as well. Was it either of the two?
Maybe it was a bachelor. And they just kept using...
Sure. Yeah, it could be a bachelor.
And they
as
spent
well.
a lot of lonely time together.
Now I'm confused. I thought I had it.
Those two are having their own little game together. We're all confused. This is great.
I had it.
This is fantastic.
Well, you know they did have a love of stroganoff in the
Gross. I mean, we're open to a lot of things, but gross, a Rudy.
What part of their body do they get their meat sweats in? You know when you eat a lot of meat and then you just get sweaty.
Is there? Where's the laundry room? Show me the laundry room.
it's just around the corner here. If we just sort of see what I say, quirks of
A
houses.
little less open concept now. There's a door that's open.
Weirdly, it smells less here.
You know, it's just to keep this out of the way. You know, it's just like a little closet door, just sort of keeps things out of the way. Just
Oh, look, it's top loaded. I like front loading.
Yes, but
Do you think we could get them to like buy us a new washer dryer if we like bought the house?
well, I think you might be.
was this washer dryer even used?
I'll stick my head in.
Did anyone use this?
It smells lovely in here.
My God, it smells great.
This is they have been sort of replacing some of the appliances in here, as you saw, like the stove top and the fridge are also new, and the new washer dryer, and
But yeah, it seems that these were here from the start.
I'll open the fridge door. Oh, it smells clean in here as well. Weird. It's just the house. Bit mildewy. Show us the bedroom. Maybe the bedroom smells a little better.
okay, here we'll go upstairs into the bedroom. See, nice, lots of space, lots of natural light. Enough that you can fit a king size bed, maybe a little work nook by the window.
It's the worst it's ever been than in this room.
Oh, goodness.
What's in the closet? I'll open the closet and I'm going to narrate that I'm doing it. I think I found the problem there, son. Right? With daddy's son. Baby boy. You said that?
All right, class. There are situations when incest is funny, but mostly no.
This laundry basket is filled to the brim with all the same item of clothing. And it smells terrible.
Well, I mean, it is not my personal business to see what the previous owners, if they washed their socks or not.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a stinky, smelly
You know what? This
basket of
This
socks.
bedroom has carpet. I'm out. Who puts carpet in bedroom?
I mean, it's
Well-
something you could probably easily tear.
Have they left? Out of the sock
See,
barrel.
class, this is how you yes and a new character coming into a scene.
That's how you play that game. Beautiful. Let's play some D&D. Yo!
Leader of the Mind Flip.
In our last session, with tensions high,
Going somewhere else.
with tensions high, you continued your way further into the deadly Howling Ring. Agenar attempted to scout the location in the air, but unfortunately drew the attention of some flying creatures. They dive-bombed her, slashing with vicious talons. Etterath misty-stepped into the trees above, getting tangled in their branches. Meanwhile, Force used his trident to try dominate the beasts into submission.
Hey, Daddy Dumb.
Azorith polymorphed into an eagle, showing his own vicious talons as he struck at the squawking creatures. Close to death, Agenar cured her wounds, but was again slashed by talons. Etterath managed to get 2 shots off on one of the birds, seriously wounding it. As a show of good faith, Force cured more of Agnar's wounds. The attackers retreated to the southeast, where Azorith noticed a stone structure about an 8-hour working days fly away.
I was waiting to see what you're going to do with
I
that.
pulled it out. I was like,
What did he write?
I said an 8-hour days fly away.
An 8-hour day.
About an 8-hour day's fly away.
An 8-hour working day is what I meant to write down. Flies away. Unsure if it was the Temple of Brigantia, you decided to check it out.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Nice.
After some hours of travel, you set up camp for the evening. Before settling down, Force voiced his feelings on how he was being treated after his transformation and kind of apologized for his actions, but made it clear that he had never hid his intentions of godhood.
I said the words, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you also said, what
It
was
was
it?
a very Louis C.K.
Fucking chill out.
apology. It was like, I'm
Fucking
sorry.
chill out.
I told you I was going to do it, though, but I'm sorry.
Sorry, that
I
you're
did let them
upset
know.
Sir Alpin also spoke up about how he had not forgiven the group, and Agenar expressed her disappointment in Etterath's endangerment of Gale Village. We left off with Force outlining his manifesto for when he ascends. Before walking
Choice
away
words.
from a weeping Agenar, which is where we begin our session today with you guys settled down in camp.
Settle down in camp, the fire crackling away, getting towards the beginning of your long rest. I hand it back to you guys to discuss watches and plans.
I can take first watch if you want to get some rest.
Oh, okay.
I'll watch with you, sir.
Yes.
Wasn't a question. I was going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll do my usual morning shift.
Just, wake me up at some point.
Sure thing.
There we are. As you all bed down, Azorith, you begin your watch. The fire crackling, the smoke kind of billowing under the semi cavern you have there under the tree roots. And as the smoke kind of billows out, you're there with Sir Alpin. What would you like to do on your watch?
Yeah, first things first. Would like to keep an eye out for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything come through, do my job. And
Anything come through, do my job.
and
Dark vision. Beautiful.
yeah, I'll kind of revisit Azorith will just revisit sort of trying to mute his spells, trying to cast them subtly.
Oh. Okay. No problem.
Using his mage hand
Silent mage hand.
thought it was open. Using his mage hand as a cantrip, just kind of
Nice.
working that with Sir Alpin.
No, I heard that.
What's that?
No,
I
I
heard that one.
Yes. Try again.
Shit. What about that?
Can you go ahead and roll a? I'm gonna get a. What's your? Give me a charisma check. Just a flat charisma check. Oh, you should have used that original one.
You're right.
What'd you get?
3.
8.
Yeah. Don't seem to be making too much progress with it, but the more you chip away at it, the lower that DC is to
Distracted.
achieve that. But yeah. Excellent. Yeah, the more you try that, the more you might get something boony.
And are you all right, Sir Alpin? You sort of. I've never heard you sort of express that before.
I'm not sure I'm meant to be around this long, frankly. And the more I work with you all, the more fulfilled I feel, but also the more things come back to me. And the more this, I don't know, you could call it a team, I guess. The more this team doesn't feel like a team. I don't know what we're doing, and I don't know how to help. And I want to help, but without a clear understanding of what we're trying to do, I can't help. I can help in microcosms. I can protect. I can, attack. He protect and he attack, but he also want to help. I have a myriad of experiences that I'm starting to realize make me a different person to who I think I have been, and I want to put them to good use. But with the party, fractured as it is, I worry. Am I helping to save this Nesh? Am I helping to save Bokt? Am I merely helping Force become a deity? I don't know.
Yes, I think we're all in a little bit of the same boat. I thought our main goal was to help Bokt, and at least that's what I still hope to achieve. Whether it's with everyone here or not. And I don't know what that means, that you're not sure you're meant to be here for this long, but I would love to have you by my side as long as we possibly can.
I would love to stay by your side, sir.
Do you want to remember?
I don't think I have a choice, sir. I think I am remembering.
I can maybe help with that in a couple of days.
Once we find safety in the city, perhaps we revisit all this. Our goals, our plans, our allegiances. I don't want us as a team, as a party, I don't want people to do what they don't believe in. I believe in helping, so that's what I'm going to do. And if we can help Bokt, I would love to. If we can help that other friend of yours that disappeared, I would love to. I just want to know how to help.
Maybe we need this moment of unclarity to fixate on what's important, and at least I hope so.
The one thing I'll say is that you all have each other's backs. That's undoubtedly clear. When the chips are down, when someone's in danger, regardless of your feelings for each other, you jump to it and save your friends, rescue your friends, pull your friends out of the shit. Yeah, it might be unconventional, trying to stab a blade through someone whose belly is swelling up,
But I guess giving birth to some sort of viscousy black power squid is also unconventional, right?
everything that's going on is unconventional.
Yes.
I will stay around and help as long as I can, but I can't pretend like some choices don't vex me.
I think that's a good thing. Yes. I think if you had your sole sort of purpose and direction from granted by these cards, I think that would make you less of who you are. And well, I'm glad that we have a more truer form of Sir Alpin, whether that is your real name
Are you
or your
asking
real
me
last
for
name.
Oh, you're not asking me for my first name, sir.
To time.
Right. Well, till then, Sir Alpin works.
I forgot what it was.
Sir Alpin works. And while you have a more truer form of me, you may have a more... While I have more understanding of who I am, and I hope you have more understanding of who you and they all are, blind subservience seems to be slowly fading from me. When I was first with you, I knew only serving you, my lord, but as I said, the more I'm here with you, the more I remember. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think we worked best in Neodract when we were a team, when we were united. And I feel uniting... Teamwork makes the dream work.
Well, where did you get that from?
I read it on the inside of a gauntlet.
That's great.
Yes.
Try and keep that in mind.
But if your journey takes you somewhere else, I am not beholden to them, I'm beholden to you. So I follow your lead, sir.
Yes, and thank you for your loyalty, but you're entirely allowed to make your own decisions, Sir Alpin. Within reason, don't start jumping into pools of water with full armor on. That is still a hard no.
All right, if you say so.
And one more thing. You're close with Force. Or closer. Just keep an eye on him. Power is a consuming thing.
I think he's more aware of that than anyone.
I'm just afraid that the opportunities or the branching pathways that might present themselves to Force may not lead down the best route. And I don't know, he's an asshole, he's short, not short like...
Wow.
No, like short, like fused. I realized that came out of my mouth, that was very insensitive.
I know what you mean. He's abrupt.
Yes.
He's honest.
Yes, and I think that's for some reason why I still look up to him.
Well,
Yes, of course.
right.
Figuratively.
Right.
So open.
I follow your lead, sir. I said.
Keep that between us.
I'll keep an eye on Force. But if you have concerns and you care about him, you should tell him. Me hanging around like a old sock smell doesn't really aid anything. And if he chooses to go down a path, that's his choice. All we can do is try to be there for him if it goes awry, like we have been for others.
Just promise me you'll be there for him.
If I'm not dead, I will.
You can get some sleep.
All right. Clang, clang, clang. Armor comes off except for boots, gauntlets, and helmet.
And, yeah, I'll do the rest of my watch and wake up Agenar.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Agenar, you're awoken by Azorith.
Oh,
You all right?
yes. Yes. Yeah. Are you okay?
No, but I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing.
What? Why is that a good thing?
Just means things still matter, I guess.
Oh. I like that way of looking at it.
Yeah. Do you need anything?
No, I'm okay.
Well, wake me up if you do. Or if you just want to chat, you know.
Thank you.
Oh, you just got some gravy still in your...
Hi, goobers.
Oh, could you imagine?
Gravy goobers?
Would you eat them? Is
Yeah.
that acceptable?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gravy.
Agenar, on your rest, anything you on your watch, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, keep an eye out for nonsense
Yeah.
creatures. Any dangers.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make a perception check. 9. As you begin your watch, looking out over the, you pop your dark vision goggles on. As you look out over the area, just a cold, kind of cool, not cold, but cool kind of tunnel of timber, of tree roots and mud. It kind of comes back up to a point where it lifts back out onto the mainland. Listing out, you hear the cooing, the cooing of creatures. You hear the soft, low howl of some sort of wolf or dog creatures in the night. You would hear the odd kind of rushing of something running by overhead. You would hear at one point the sniffing of creatures not too far away, but they move on relatively quickly, and your watch passes without issue.
During the watch, Agenar will just be thinking about the idea that spring comes after winter, and that Brigantia is the goddess of spring and new life, and that is kind of does come from the cold destruction of winter.
Nice. Who are you waking up next?
Well, I guess it would be Forster. Walk up to Forster's shell and just like knock.
Kung, 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 kung.
Pop out. My turn.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. It's been quiet.
Good to know. Anything you would like to say to me in privacy? In the nicest way. I'm not gonna yell at you.
Oh, well.
Cooler heads are prevailing.
Glad you're not going to yell at. Thank you for helping me. I got stuck in the trees and obviously all the other times too. And it was just very scary, that's all.
That is the foundation of my rant last night and my belief in my driving force to where I intend to get to. My earliest memory was fear. Fear, walking around a destructed, destroyed town. Wee child. No one alive, bodies upon bodies upon bodies piled on top of each other. Flames and acrid smoke. And that is how I have lived my life. In fear. All in the name of one of these so-called fucking gods. So that is why I understand you. And I apologize for if you've ever been afraid of me.
I wasn't so much afraid of you as afraid for you.
And I thank you. I will try to be better and ask for help when I need it. And good. I'm glad I can make you chuckle still. But know that my path is set. This is a reason why I don't hide it, because it is a distasteful path to many, sacrilegious path to a few, but it is my path. And I thank you for respecting it, and I will respect yours as well.
Well, thank you for saying that, and I do respect it. I mean, it wouldn't be what I would want to do, but you know, there were clearly gods before our gods. So, I suppose this is just part of the order of things.
Just to give you a little more fear to fall asleep to. Whatever that thing was, something a whole lot different.
See, now you do things like that. And I just...
Do you need any extra healing before you go to bed?
No, I'm okay. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Trots over to her little corner.
Excellent. Force, on your watch. What are you doing?
I'm going to pray.
Mm-hmm. What? Tell us how you pray and whom you pray to.
Going up to the fire, I'm going to place the head of the hammer. No, the hammer into the fire just to heat it up.
Little embers.
And then as it's heating up, I'm going to close my eyes, kneel down, and just start saying, Odin, you keep giving me this power. You keep interfering in my life. In Celestial, I'll be saying this. You must still be up there and answering my calls in some weird way. So I ask now to speak to you. And then I'll take the heated head of the hammer and like press it against the forearm of myself to cause fear and pain, to see if in that moment can get a connection.
Okay.
Fear of death.
Roll a religion check for me.
Important dice. Let's go. That's a 6. 6 plus, I think, 6 or maybe 12. Let me check that number. Religion plus 5, so 11.
11. With an 11, as you place the heated hammer into your skin, kind of burns and crackles.
Answer my prayer, damn you.
As you take the head of the hammer off your arm, as your skin kind of blisters a little bit,
Respond.
6 points of bony damage.
Respond.
And you look at the head of the hammer, and the head of the hammer is red except for that patch where your arm touched it. And it seems to have a little bit of a blank mask look to it. Like a face with empty eye sockets, empty nose socket, empty mouth socket, like a Mona Lisa. You can't tell if it's grinning or frowning. As you look at it, the mouth kind of, as the heat starts to come back in, the mouth kind of gets turned into a bit of a grin, and you watch as one of the eyes start to close in a wink, and then the heat wipes the face away once more,
That's to be expected. I'll lay hands on where I burnt myself. Cast lay on hands.
Yeah, heal that up.
Pump 10 into me, and then I'll just go and watch.
As you go to pump 10 healing into you, doesn't seem to work.
So I'll tear off a strip from a leather satchel and just bind up my wound so no one can see it.
Cool. Roll higher because I really want you to fucking talk to him. I was like, here we go. Damn. Excellent. As you wrap up your arm, you kind of pull tight, and as you pull tight, you expect maybe a little bit of blood or fluid from the blister to come out. Instead, a little trickle of black, inky ooze kind of drips out. Okay. Your watch passes without issue, bringing us to Etterath's watch. The typical noises and howls. There may be a moment or two where something comes in close. But as it kind of pokes its head in, sniffs it, then you would see almost like a long anteater snoot that's about the size of like a dog's muzzle, with a long tongue that just kind of goes licking the air and then runs off.
Odd. Jab Etterath. Oh, I didn't hit you that hard.
Oh, no, that's exactly where fucking Alvin stabbed me earlier.
Well, I would heal you, but apparently I lost that power.
Guess I win. That sucks.
Bless you, God. He answered me. Fuck. You're up.
Yeah.
You good?
Mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expected.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to talk about what happened in the village?
Two bros chilling in a hot tub.
Talk about what specifically?
It's been a while since you got back.
Yeah. I feel like shit about that.
That's enough from you then, I guess.
I wanted to help, but evidently I'm just making things worse.
You're making things different.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
People hate change.
Shake things up
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Status quo is boring.
Break the establishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should call ourselves the anarchists.
We'll workshop it.
Oh, what? Who? What?
We'll workshop it.
All right.
Whoa, whoa. I might have a bit of a concussion.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh, there's a... Nope. Don't worry. Yeah, well, do that on your watch. Roll an intelligence check, see what happens.
Hello? That's my one brain cell asking to get out.
Excellent. You bed back down for us?
Nothing going on up here.
Beautiful. Etterath, on your watch, what would you like to do as the sun begins to rise right at the end of your watch? What do you do before that?
Bad decisions, bad. I'm gonna talk to Red Guy.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do my
Left.
Where he's at.
Left.
Yes, left
Yeah.
is the devil, right is the
Yeah. As you rake your hands across there, you rake your hands across. Gonna sit there for a moment. A large red hand bursts through the fireplace. And he pulls himself out from inside the fire. Just looks at you.
Well, you're not taking me to your office again? Right, listen up, you piece of shit. I want to make something very clear. I hate you. I hate that I ever got fucking involved with you. But you know what? If you want me to do shit for you, lay it out. Tell me, and I'll do my best to fucking do it. Other people don't need to get involved. Just you and me. Can fuck the other guy if we want.
The devil walks.
There's two of yous.
Walks around you. Kind of looks down at you. Walks past you. Over to Force's shell. With a single finger now. Just. Walks over to Azorith. Reaches down with a big hand towards Azorith's throat. And stops. Walks over to Alpin. And lifts up Alpin's spear. And holds it just above Alpin's sternum. And just like he's on stage with a cane, he just kind of leans on it as it kind of presses down. And Alpin kind of stirs in his sleep and kind of pats at his sternum and pulls the blade away. Spins
As
it.
he does that, I think I sort of instinctually
Go
grab for the sword.
Yeah, he looks down and kind of grins and then walks across to Agenar.
From grasp on the sword.
Takes a single feather and kind of plucks it out. Sniffs it, tucks it behind an ear.
Oh, it was like a hair sniffer.
He
Oh man, why you gotta be so fucking creepy?
walks
about
over
it?
to you. You, with your passive perception, would wake up and you would just open your eyes and see this enormous devil figure standing in front of Etterath.
Different one to the one we've.
No, it's the same. The big boy. Big chunky boy. You've not seen him. Yeah.
I've
But
seen
this
him.
is the first time you've seen him. You just
Okay.
hear him say, I realise the irony in this statement. You've made my life a living hell. Expect it to be paid in turn.
I thought you were so powerful. I didn't think that a little shit like me'd be able to do nothing to you. But I'm under your skin now, aren't I?
Walks back to the fire, looks back and he says, you could have dealt with someone who has some form of lawfulness to them. You're dealing with pure chaos now, baby. Good luck. And he dives into the fire.
Wait, was this the OG one?
This is the OG big boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the demon, the devil.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
The mark's still there?
Mark is still there.
Okay. So something wants something to do with me. Still worth something to him. I'm not gonna talk to the other guy. That being comes in big. He said that. Do I notice Agnar's?
Up to you, Agenar.
Agenar is like wing under.
Yeah.
Let us sit beside the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of take a little quiet moment to himself.
Okay.
Just sort of put his head in his hands. Just sort of sit there for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mono, you still there?
Who?
Mono McClure.
Oh. I was like, Mono?
Mono. Mono
Yeah.
Mama.
Do I still have mono?
Manana? Yeah, that's what I thought. Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
That's a fuck.
5. Nothing. You're a long way from the ocean, and you really feel it.
Breakfast, I guess.
In this moment where the devil on your shoulder,
So many songs went in my head just there.
as the devil on your shoulder kind of fronted up to you, knowing the demon on your shoulder, knowing that perhaps Manana McLear is otherwise occupied. The words of Force talking about the gods rings in your ears. And perhaps, yeah, of all the things you've relied on, the cards, the demon, the devil, Manana McLear, none of them have been as reliable as some of the people lying around the fire. all right.
Your new god.
And you can begin breakfast as you all, unless there's anything else you wish to do, you all can...
Gonna just sort of look at Forrest and be like, fuck, maybe he's right.
Excellent. That brings us to the morning when you all wake up for breakfast. What are you making? Long rest.
What do just a simple because you said there's like there's the trees are sappy, right?
Trees roots, yeah, there's probably some
Happy?
fungus.
I'm gonna make sort of a pancakey adjacent thing. Get some snappy syrup.
Yeah. Give me a survival check, please, and thank you. As you wake up in the morning, knowing you have a fair trek to get in. 21, beautiful. It is a beautiful breakfast. You are well fed in the morning, as well fed as you can be in the wild. As Alpin puts his clothes on, you begin your day. How would you like to begin, friends?
Early and fast. We got energy. We got nothing attacking us. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's make haste.
Yes, we should get to the temple as soon as possible.
Excellent.
Want me to lead the way, or someone else want to take the lead today?
I got it.
I'll be in the back.
Sounds good.
I will be with whoever needs protecting.
Right. Probably me.
Right.
I'll clear the way.
All right. Survival check from you, Agenar.
I was gonna.
Well, she's clearing the way. Yeah, but you can give me a survival check as well for tracking.
I just imagine Foghorn Leghorn right now, cutting through the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
Survival, that's 19.
19, yeah.
Nice.
You're clearing the way pretty well as Etterath takes the lead.
21.
21, beautiful. You head in a southeasterly direction towards where Etterath kind of Azorith saw the stone building.
I went over my head.
As the stone, as you head towards the stone building,
Bad sign.
it is tough going. I am going to need, as you make your way through, are you moving quickly or quietly?
Probably quickly.
Probably quickly.
Yeah, quickly.
Okay. As you move through quickly, you disturb quite a lot of undergrowth, and as you make your way through, you hear the sounds of creatures with their early morning rituals, their early morning kind of flights. Creatures hungry after a night of attempting to find food or a night of sleeping, depending on what they are. As you make your way through,
So Alpin,
Yes.
can you shoot down one of those birds?
can I?
Just if something's following us, they got a meal to distract them.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I can try. If you point one out to me, I will certainly see if I can hit them.
That was a 4. There, I point at what's your name? Agenar.
Okay.
No.
12?
Then you say don't just point and shoot at what people
Does
said
not
yesterday.
No, but like I'm trying to help. If aiding the way, if putting carrion in the way to distract them.
I am not carrying.
I know. I just pointed. I shot where Force
That
pointed.
was a 20.
Why
There.
did you point at
And
me?
I point up. Sorry.
19. Michael, can you go ahead and roll a D8 plus 2?
I was wondering how obey he's going to be.
4
Well,
points of
you know,
damage.
he will jump off the side of a ship wearing his full
fires
armor,
off-
so don't.
He fires off into the flies off into the trees. As it flies off into the trees, you hear nothing. You hear nothing. You hear nothing. And then about 30 feet ahead, as the arrow somehow seemingly goes all the way through, you hear as he strikes something that's on the ground. You hear
Found it.
as something creeps towards you. You would
That
hear
doesn't
a
sound good.
very soft like a howl, and as you hear that, there is like a wolf calling out to its pack there.
How did you
guys
miss
wanna
that,
do?
Sir Alpin?
I don't know.
Very easily. He has not hit
It was
much with the
supposed to be
crossbow.
behind us, not in front of us.
No, you try to throw it. What a good day today so far.
What do we do? What do we do?
Let me go talk to it.
Okay.
Or
You
get
trot ahead.
past it.
As you trot ahead, as you push through the shrubbery, you would see what looks to be one of those that you see the rest of that long snoot kind of tongue creature. It seems to have like a pale skin, a long trumpet snoot with a long tongue at the end of it that kind of licks out, serrated teeth in a nozzle at the front there. You would see that it has like almost black eyes on the sides of its head, and you would see that it seems to have like dog limbs with hands. So you've got that backwards hinge on its legs where its elbows are. And as it's on all fours, it kind of crawls along, and as it sees you, it pushes itself up onto 2 feet and kind of stands and goes.
I use my telepathic link ability now to talk to to say hello to a creature. And like, oh, sorry, we were trying to hunt breakfast and we missed and we got here. Not in English, not in common. No, Celestial. Sorry, we missed.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
That's correct. Oh, fuck. I need to stop rolling this die. That was a 5. What's my persuasion? I think it's a +8. +8, so 12.
You would hear from the end of its snoot and in your mind,
You look like breakfast.
and it drops to all fours and just starts to gallop.
Oh,
at you.
fuck, everybody.
It howls out.
Wait,
As
help.
it howls out. We're doing another real quick initiative, guys. It's the Howling Ring, y'all. Oh, man.
I rolled another fucking 5. It's a 4.
I'm so sorry, guys. It's the Howling Ring, y'all. What'd you get? 14. For
That was a
Agenar.
14.
What'd you get?
4.
For Azorith. 22.
10.
10 for Salpin. Etterath.
16.
Excellent. Excellent. At the top of the round, Azorith up first. You would hear Force saying, oh, and you would hear this creature howl out and run towards Force. As it does, you would hear the odd howling coming from not too far away, like they're calling out that they've found something that could be chomped. What would you like to do?
Are we doing this?
Yes.
Turns to Etterath. Fuck.
I'm sick and tired of this fucking Howling Ring.
And I'll sort of... I can see Force in all this happening.
Point of order. Can I get wisdom saving throws from everyone? I completely forgot after the long rest.
Oh, that was a little better. Saving throws?
Yes, please.
Wisdom? 15
Okay.
total. Oh, wait, no, saving throw. Oh, 19.
Do we get pluses because of your...
Oh, and no, because you're not... Oh, if we woke up, yes.
Yeah, I'll say you slept the night. Yeah.
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 Yeah, so you get +4 to your saves.
Only once a day, or is that just within...
That's within my
Within 10
10 foot
feet.
radius.
Yeah.
Ahora.
so that +4... With the extra +4, it'd be 26.
26, beautiful.
23 for Azorith.
Yes.
Danielle, roll a wisdom saving throw.
17 for Sir Alpin.
17 for Sir Alpha.
+4 is very helpful.
Yes, it is.
+4 or
Plus a 4, and then plus
Okay,
your...
it's 10 plus. What are we wisdom saving? 17.
Excellent. Beautiful. Top of the round. What do you do?
So I can see Force and this anteater-like creature
Yeah, I
charging
think
him.
Force would have kind of pushed through the thicket and made his way out there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll run up as much as I need to be in range of the creature with 30 feet.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm going to cast a blindness on it.
Okay, what is the saving throw there?
Constitution 17.
Beautiful. That is a 11.
Great.
Those black eyes go milky white.
Fuck, what did you just do?
Can't see, so we can either skip it or go for it.
Anything else you want to do, Azorith?
No, that's going to be it.
Excellent. That brings us to the creature. The creature continues forward. It is going to... I'm going to roll a D100 to see if it actually gets near you. We'll say 65 and above. Beautiful. As it runs at you, it kind of runs just past and kind of clips a tree. As it clips a tree, as I spit on my laptop, it turns and you watch as that tongue licks out. As that tongue licks out, it seems to reach more than 10 feet.
gross.
However, it's not enough to get to you as it licks out. That tongue seems to be barbed and has a coil to it as it tries to grab out for you. No such luck. You hear the rest of the creatures kind of galloping, but that's the creature's turn, blinded. It's going to bring us down to Etterath. What would you like to do?
I'm going to bring out the sword.
Oh, yeah.
You were awfully quiet last night.
Oh, well, there was a lot of stuff going on. I'm more of a quick, quip kind of sword, not a melodramatic kind of conversation sword.
Did the sword consume?
No.
Not the sword, the boomerang.
That was the boomerang. Yeah.
Boomerang's gone.
Boomerang's
That was
gone.
Bing Bang Bosh the
Sword the
boomerang.
trident is still
Gotcha.
out.
Apologies.
It's not your fault, Danielle.
There's a lot of talking weapons.
Hey.
We got a lot of sentient magic
Yeah.
items.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of the
Continue.
And I'm going to rush up to Blind Boy and just fucking eviscerate him.
Yeah, go ahead and give me attack rolls with advantage, please.
First one. Yeah. First one is a 27.
27 hits.
Second one is a natural 20.
That hits.
Third one is
three
a 20 unnatural.
All hits. Go ahead and give me your damage there.
20 with some work done.
It's 20 with some work. Boo.
Yeah. Nah, Michael. No go.
They can't all be fucking church's chickens.
So the first one,
Isn't that the
I'm
truth?
also going to do a first level smite into it.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and give me all that damage as you strike out.
6 plus... Here's math time. That'll be 14. Yes. 13 plus... First one is 24.
Nice.
Second one is... I don't know why I'm using a single dice when I got so many fucking dice here.
Yeah, roll them all at once. With that first strike, it rears up onto its back legs, back up to humanoid form, trying to figure out what's hitting it.
Second one is 30 on the second hit.
Excellent. 54.
And the third one is 13. 6 plus 5 is 11. 24 on the third one.
Beautiful. As you strike this creature down, it drops to the ground. Humanoid kind of on its humanoid haunches, it drops to the ground. As it drops to the ground, you feel the blood pumping in your ears. You all watch, and Etterath is kind of there, and you calm. Ooh. You calm yourself down. You look back across, you see Alpin and Agenar. Agenar, as soon as this thing's blood was spilt, you would have felt a surge of adrenaline, a rush of excitement. And Alpin kind of lowers his spear and goes, right. Well done. And you feel that wash of excitement, of battle, wash over you and disappear again.
Oh, we got to move.
We should probably keep moving, yeah.
Yeah, the rest of them. Let's leave. This is the dinner.
Excellent.
Good job, Alpin. You get it. You did it.
Shoots you a glance. Continues on. As you guys rush on, you continue forward. You're moving a little quicker now?
Yeah.
Okay. As you move through this thicket at this speed, I will need two survival checks or one with advantage, and I need a constitution saving throw from you all, please, as you move through at incredible pace through very difficult terrain.
I'm happy to do the survival.
Nice.
But my con saving throw
Yep.
is a 15.
Okay. Hanging in there, force.
Natural 1.
Okay, you take a point of exhaustion, Etterath.
Plus, are we plus
Also
fours?
natural
You
one.
take a point of exhaustion as
If
well.
you're within 10 feet of me, yeah.
Amazing.
You'll get your plus 4s.
Hello, exhaustion, my old friend.
15 for Sir Alpin
Beautiful.
and a natural 20 for
Fine.
Azorith.
Alpin's fine. You two have a point of exhaustion from moving through this incredibly difficult terrain. As you do, you move through for another couple of hours before you kind of take a moment to breathe. The sounds of the howling and the growling far, far behind you. And you take a moment to stop. Yeah.
Did you want me to do at advantage, or did someone else want to do one?
Go for it with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was a 15 out of 5 on the die. 15 plus 6 is 21.
21. You lead them
Nice.
in the direction of this this stone building. As you make your way through, you avoid those creatures, but you are well aware that they may be sniffing and tracking you. As you make your way through, as far as you can tell, Azorith, you would probably be like still a handful of hours. You might reach the temple at night, which is going to be frustrating, or you can kind of bed down and try and get there in the morning. But as you continue on during the day, still fraught with noises of other creatures. you, Agenar, find it difficult to settle after that incredibly violent display from Etterath. And Alpin hasn't said a word.
Is this to do with the wisdom save?
It is.
I had 17.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
As did Alpin.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent. As you guys get later in the day, you kind of slow your pace a little bit more. Etterath and Agenar are looking very, very tired. But what would you like to do, knowing that if you continue on this way, you will get to the Temple of Brigantia as night falls? Allegedly. You will... If you go fast, you'll get there quicker, but you might risk another point of exhaustion. If you go slower and stealthier, you'll take longer to get there.
Does this look like the right area to you, Agenar?
Does it look like the right area to me, DMs?
Here, like, you never left the temple, did you?
Yeah.
You went out and about?
Yeah, because our job, the idea was that we'd look after sick and injured. So we went to
Yeah, so you still gather that you're, with that check force, you still gather you're a good 4 or 5 hours away from the actual temple. You just know at this point that if you keep going, you'll get there at nightfall, or if you slow down and rest, you'll get there at the day. But this far out from the temple, I don't think you'd recognize this area as much. You just recognize it as the Howling Ring. There's no identifiers.
Yeah. Identifying area.
Yeah.
Noticing that the two of them are struggling, I would say let's slow down the pace, and then we can regroup in the morning. If
We could also get there before it gets too dark. If
Let's just keep going.
Why don't I talk to Nesh?
hold on, we can't go at this rate on foot. I meant just my boring tricks, more eagle stuff.
I think the DM called it boring. I just said expected.
Same thing, expected, boring.
It's an eagle, not a boar.
Or comfortable.
I think it's quite exciting.
Look, I'm going to talk to Nesh because, if Nesh is there, then we can know what we're walking or running into. I'm going to cast sending. Hi, Nesh. How is everything going? We're very close now. Are you still in the temple? Should we come tonight or in the morning?
Haven't seen daylight in a long while. Been in the dark for a fair bit. They've tied us up and got us ready for moving. I think we're under the temple as far as I can tell. A lot of digging, a lot of growling.
What'd you say?
They're still there, but she doesn't know what it's like. They're underground, so
Underground? Under the temple?
and yes, I think in the cellars or something.
Is there anything of interest under there for them?
No, I mean we've got storage. Like that's where we keep all the supplies and food and water. Usually, it stops the creatures from
Getting to it.
getting to it.
Under the temple. Down there, there's storage. They have lots of porridge under the temple.
Jesus.
I was working hard.
All right.
So
Do you want us to move fast, or do you want to come in the morning? Do you think your friend will be fine if we slow down?
they're planning on moving them. I don't think they'd move them at night. There are sort of tunnels, emergency tunnels. They would be easier to find in the morning, like a secret entrance.
Tunnels that go to the Temple of Brigantia.
Yes.
Do you know where any of these tunnels are?
Yes.
Would they be quicker to get to than the temple itself?
Oh, well, no. I mean, they're quite close. You know, they'd be like 500 meters or so.
Okay. So what do we think the best move is? Morning? Get there before sunset? Or get there at night?
Well, I can't see at night, so I'm voting morning. I also think that these two are now huffing and puffing out the rear ends, which only turtles can do, really. That I would say we slow it down.
I am feeling both tired and very like I want to sleep, but also my brain is going woo woo woo.
I think it's getting worse.
I know, I understand. I feel a little bit woo-woo as well.
Right.
Irritable.
Yes.
Yes.
Stitchy.
Yes.
I know, I'm always irritable.
Yes.
So, all right,
Let's take it in slow then.
let's catch our breath, get as close as we can, and just camp up again.
Okay. As you make your way through over the next handful of hours as carefully as possible, you get close. You get to the point, Agenar, where you would start to recognize things. You probably wouldn't be close enough for those tunnels, but you recognize you're in the area as night falls. As night falls, you lose vision, and are you looking to camp down, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was a plan.
Give me a survival check to find a suitable place.
What else can do it this time, Philip?
I should not do it.
All right. I'll do one. Oh, that's a 7 plus, I think, a 6. 13.
Excellent. Anyone else? Beautiful.
Maybe Sir
I'll
Albin?
see if I can remember a spot that.
Yeah. You roll a disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. 5.
Beautiful. So together, the two of you would hunt out a place, having been the only ones that have spent a lot of time in the Howling Ring. You find you've got two options. You've got a little bit of a clearing where the ground is kind of softer, still surrounded by trees, but it is a clearing, like an empty place. Or you would find a very rocky embankment that leads down to somewhat of a ditch. It won't be comfortable. It might be a little damp, but there is a rocky embankment that drops down into a ditch and then back to flat ground, all covered in trees and moss. But they're the two main kind of physical spaces that stand out to you. A clearing and a ditch.
So, Alpin, what does your off training teach you about defensible position?
I mean, high ground's preferable.
I agree.
I don't like being exposed. If we can at least put our backs to a wall.
Anyone got any preference?
I agree. I think that makes sense.
Take the ditch and whoever's on watch sits up on the wall.
Sounds good.
Yes.
It is, at this point, incredibly dark, and you once again hear the myriad of creatures. But you also spot through the tree line in the direction that you assume the temple is a little bit of light, a little bit of firelight. Very, very far away. You gather, again, you'll have to sleep and then go in the morning, but as you decide to rest down here, I would like to know what each of you are doing as you bed down, and I assume we're taking a watch as well.
Yeah. Maybe 2 people will watch tonight.
Right, I'll stay up with my liege.
You can stay up. Who?
You can see in the
My
dark.
liege is...
You're an elf.
I am technically half elven, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're half elf, so we can chill out for 4 hours, I believe.
No, it's still 8. Half.
Well, why have I got trance in
Because I
my...
feel like you have him as a full elf.
Oh, I do. That's my mistake.
He's a high elf.
Oh, he is.
You made him a proper elf.
Well, right,
blue-blooded
yeah.
elf.
I made him a proper elf because he's from fucking Thinger.
It's fun that way.
Yes. Yes, we still need full rest.
Right.
2, 2, and 2.
2, 2, and 2. Yes.
Wait, 2, 2, and 1.
Someone's not gonna get a long rest.
Who can
essentially.
see in the dark?
I can see in the dark.
Oh, I can see in the dark.
Once we stagger it,
I've got
like do 1 hour by yourself, 1 hour together. By 1 hour.
That could work, but you're still an hour by yourself.
I
we wanted to avoid.
for 2 people. No?
Yes. 2 people, 2-hour shift.
No, I mean only 2 people would have an hour by themselves.
Well, you and Etterath seem to be a little more tired, but
Right. Yes.
I can stay up longer if needed. I'm decently okay, as long as I get some rest.
I can stay up extra as well. If I'm a bit exhausted, it's not the end of the world.
Also, math doesn't work out. I thought there were 6 of us. There's only 5 of us. We may as well just have single watches and everyone get full sleep.
If that's what you wish to do, then that's what we should do. So, who's taking the first watch?
I'll take the first watch.
Beautiful. As you take your watch, give me a perception, please.
Oh my god! Everywhere. As a 2 plus a 6.
I was on 18 for like 2 seconds.
You unfortunately, on your watch, you're preoccupied by your attempt last night.
That still stings. I go to lay on hands again. No, that's why I'm like, okay. Like the whole time debating whether to do it, and then I'll finally do it at the end.
Okay.
Lay on hands.
Roll a religion check for me.
Religion.
13 plus a 5, 18.
18. Okay. As you place your hand on your arm, it heals. Force. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay. Beautiful. As you take your hand away from your arm, it is fully healed, but there is just that slight stain of darkness from the inkiness.
I kind of wash it off.
Yeah. As you wash it off, it kind of like venom attaches to your fingers and just goes under your collar, into your shirt. Yeah. Who's taking second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Excellent. Alpin, up with you. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Wake up.
With advantage, yeah.
Ooh, 16.
16. With a 16, you would observe that the ditch that you're in seems to be a little damp but safe. As you kind of climb back up on the ridge and look back towards the temple there, you would see in the distance the flames kind of are still there. A larger flame along the ground somewhere, like a bonfire. And you would detect that there are figures moving in front of the flames, you would see.
What do you think, Sir Alpin? What do you think is going on over there?
I don't know. I don't know if the Temple of Brigantia set fires and things like that. As far as my understanding is people go there to get healed or they go out to heal, right?
You think...
Should we get closer?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. We're sitting tight tonight.
Okay.
I just wonder what anyone would want to, hold a temple hostage for. This is 2 temples now for Brigantia that have been...
Well, I mean, if it's a temple, what do? They heal. If you need healers, hold them hostage. Get them to heal you. We did that in the war. We'd find dwarven clerics and... Yeah.
Right, but there's no war going on here.
True.
Anyways, just... I feel like someone has a bone to pick with Brigantia and they're not shy about it.
Maybe. Maybe Force is not the only one trying to take out the gods.
Right. Well, we'll see tomorrow, I guess.
Yes. Who's next on the watch?
Down.
Yeah.
Excellent. Agenar, as you get up, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. At disadvantage, yes, please. Beautiful.
Anymore. 2 2s in a row.
Excellent.
For a total, I think, of... No, perception. That's 3. 5.
5. Beautiful. With a 5, you spend your watch looking over your team, the anticipation of heading in to see Nesh, and also the curiosity of what's happened to her. You do hear the odd kind of howl, and from the temple, you can't help but kind of pay attention to the temple. You just see these fires burning, bonfire and then like smaller fires, and you don't remember it being lit up by torchlight an awful lot. It would usually be arcane light. So that's a little disturbing as your watch comes to an end. Yeah.
How is your perception 3, but your passive is 18?
I don't know. I'm just not proficient.
No, you're not proficient.
Well, do you have both
Perception for
alert
some
and
reason?
observant?
Oh, is it the feats?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Excellent. Etterath, as you wake up, how are you spending your watch? And roll a perception check for me.
Up on the wall.
Up on the wall. Beautiful.
Polishing my sword. Serana ass. Every once in a while, I gotta polish.
Giving Serana some attention.
Yeah.
Serana some attention before the bloodbath that is about to occur.
Mm-hmm.
Careful. Circumcise yourself.
Sorry, what check was I making? My
Perception, please.
Thank you. Perception 4, 18.
18. With an 18, as the sun begins to rise, you would see those fires kind of put out the smoke rising from where the temple is. You would notice you would notice that there is a bunch of shrubbery and detritus before you reach the temple. You could kind of get there in like 20 minutes or so, like a 20-minute run, like 10-minute walk or that sort of thing. You do notice with an 18 closer to you, like on the ground, what looks to be from what you can tell from here, it looks to be a body on the ground. You guys didn't notice it when you came in, weren't looking around, but that body seems to be a body off further, like down towards the temple, in the direction of the temple. Take note of it. Beautiful. Excellent.
Y'all are waking up.
Etterath. So can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, please, Azorith, and you, please, Force?
And
Yeah.
Alpin or no?
Just you guys first, please.
You got a +4. Oh, fuck, that was a 17 and rolled to 3, so 3 plus
Me too, 3.
saving throw is not going to do it, but it's wisdom? 9.
Only an 8.
Even with the +4?
I got a 3
Oh,
on the
jeez.
die.
Agenar, can you roll with disadvantage, please? A wisdom save. Yep.
Because you failed the previous one.
Can I go feral?
Wow. 13.
Excellent. I was going to call you Azorith.
Huh?
Etterath.
+4?
Oh, with the +4, 13 plus 17, so the same.
Mm-hmm. Can you go ahead and give me a, with disadvantage, wisdom saving throw?
With +4.
10. Excellent. And I will get one with disadvantage from Alpin as
It's
well.
17 on the die.
With +4.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay. Beautiful. As you awaken, Force, Azorith, Alpin, all a little more testy than usual, as are you.
So no change.
You feel this, when you don't get a good night's sleep and you just feel hot and bothered and grumpy. That is how you all feel right now, with 1 pass, 1 fail. As you wake up, you, Etterath, had flashes of that creature you tore apart. Just, oh, that was good. But you, Agenar, you wake up on edge. Your instinct may be to cast a spirit guardians or a spiritual weapon or something. You feel instantly combative. And as you start the day, you can't help but feel primal. You can't help but feel this bubbling of kill or be killed, prey versus predator. It might come to you less as anger, more as fear, perhaps, as a prey creature. But you remember your first first night or so in the Howling Ring. And that's starting to come back to you.
Oh, I don't like this. I'm just going to say a quick prayer.
There's a body in the bush.
Is that a new song title that you
That's
come
a
up with?
pretty good song title.
There's a body in the bush. There's a body in the bush. There's a body in the bush.
Surprise!
So that's a failed stealth roll for all.
Oh my god. Oh, Brigantia, please protect us from all the scary things here.
Roll a religion check for me.
Let's go check the body in the bush.
Oh, yeah.
Aid at 4th level.
On yourself?
It's an aura.
Oh, beautiful.
Aura.
Excellent. Excellent. So you cast aid. Oh. You can mark off a long...
So you all get 15 hit points temporary.
you can all mark off a long rest as well before you do those temporary hit points.
Oh, 3. Sorry, 3 creatures.
Yeah.
Up to 3.
So Alpin, or am I getting it?
Make your choice.
Yeah, no, it will be
Please.
the core.
So it's you and 3 other creatures?
No, not me.
Just 3 creatures?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Like,
So-
I have... what's the word?
do you want to read the spell out, please? Thank you.
The spell bolsters your allies
Thank you.
with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
Excellent.
Duration, 8 hours.
Excellent. So you guys have 15... so you increase your maximum hit points by 15. And heal all the way up there as Agenar casts that on you guys. Beautiful. Anything else anyone's doing? As Etterath says, there's a body in the bush.
Let's go check that body in the bush.
Like a dead body? Oh,
Just a body.
Okay, yes, okay. Let's
Can you
do
point it
that.
out? The perception.
Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, that's better. 18.
18. With an 18, from this distance, you would recognize it to be one of those same turkey chicken Aarakocra. This one appears to have a gunshot wound to the neck and it appears to have bled out trying to get to the Temple of Brigantia for healing. The other thing you notice with an 18, is that the 2 other birds are just beyond it and they look to have been torn apart or riddled with arrows. Bit of both. And as you kind of look beyond them to the Temple of Brigantia, you would see the beautiful stone structure that you remember, Agenar, of the Temple of Brigantia. You would see it pockmarked with arrows, with spears, with javelins. You would see in front of it now barricades, spiked barricades facing out. You would see a huge bonfire in the center. And you would see about a dozen creatures. Some of them look to have more serpent-like features. Some of them look to have more blackbird kind of features. And some of them seem to have a real, almost lizardy, draconic kind of body to them as they trot around. Some of them with weapons, some of them not. And that's where we're going to leave our session.
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Thank you for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer. If you like what you heard, give us a like, give us a review, rate us 5 stars. If you want to hear more, follow us on Patreon for more exclusive content and extra goodies. And make sure you follow us on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Theater of the Mind Flayer or at mindflayer_pod. Thanks.